Oh, welcome back on this lovely, I was going to say Tuesday morning, but it's Wednesday. Oh, that makes the week even better, doesn't it? The countdown to winter continues. With crisp winds sweeping on in, it's time to roll out some feel-good fall foods if you haven't done it already. And joining me with some soups and some side dishes that take center stage, registered dietitian and nutrition professor, Christina Meyer-Jax. Good morning.
Good morning.
What perfect timing.
We couldn't have timed it better, although I feel like we should almost be doing winter soups, but I'm glad we're going to stay in fall for a little bit. Like 2 more days, right? And of course, being a registered dietitian, I'm going to healthify some of these recipes.
Well, that's good.
It is, you know, so you're feeling fit in the fall and having good nutrition. So pumpkin is on everybody's mind, whether you love it or you're like, oh my gosh, one more pumpkin thing. But this one I put a nice little twist. So one of my favorite soups to do is a Caribbean pumpkin ginger soup.
Oh, that sounds like a little spin.
It is. It's just a little bit of zip. So a lot of times as a dietitian, I get asked what cooking oil I use. It's a popular question because which is healthier and all of that. And there's a lot of different ways to look at it, but I'm pretty excited because the Journal of Clinical Lipidemiology, which sounds pretty highbrow, right?
You know, oddly enough, I had just read that.
I bet you did. I bet you did. They came out with a study that talked about how corn oil, such as Mazola, actually can help lower your cholesterol more than olive oil. And it has a high cooking point, which I love. So if you're sauteing or frying, you're going to be able to use that in high heat. So cholesterol lowering, more plant stanols than olive oil and canola oil. So it's my favorite one to use in high heat cooking. And then so with this soup, I'm kind of lazy. I don't boil my own pumpkins or sweet potatoes for that matter. I definitely
Is that just pumpkin pie filling?
No, but it's just pumpkin.
Oh, it's just pumpkin. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just pumpkin because we're not adding a lot of sugar.
Right,
so
that's a sweet soup.
It's so easy instead of boiling that off. So I just add a little bit of half and half. I add some carrots, some onions that are sauteed. Now this is the Caribbean part, right? So we do a little chili powder. You could do jerk seasoning, cinnamon, and then I put a little lime in there too. So then it also does a little zip, and you can put some sour cream. So when you dish it out,
that's a great color too, because it's very fallish. Now I don't want to eat that in spring.
No, I don't want to eat this in spring either. And the cool part about it too is it's chock full of fiber. It's got good vitamin A in it, and then you can make it fancy if you wanted to by putting a little bit of oops, there we go. Bah. Put a little green onion on there. Boom, ready to go.
Smells good too.
It's awesome. It actually is a good sauce to put over some of your favorite Thanksgiving things as well. So it zips up some of your turkey, some of your mashed potatoes if you want to go that route. So another really super easy thing is whole grain side dishes. I'm a big fan of quinoa. Yeah. It's high protein, plant-based, but people don't know what to do with it. And they think, oh my gosh, it doesn't have a lot of flavor. So I love Hodgkin Mill. They have a great 7 varieties. Woohoo!
We like to keep things hot and steamy around these parts.
They have, there we go. They have a very
instant boil, isn't it?
I know, instant boil. That's what makes it so convenient. Honestly, you can cook this up in no time. See, I lost my spoon, so look at by the magic of improv, we'll mix it around with this.
Stirring up the quinoa.
Yeah, so this is great. It goes with any side that you want. Your grilled chicken, your hamburger, whatever you want it to be. But I also love the fact that if you have it for dinner, the next day it can become
pop in a salad.
It can be a grain bowl. I know those so trendy grain bowls.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So you can add, I've got a little bit of queso fresco, some chicken. You could put an avocado in there, and boom. So not only is this easy, it's gluten-free, high in protein, it can become your lunch for the next day. So
I see
love
those Brussels sprouts.
They are, okay, so are you a lover? All right.
Depends.
So it does have bitter notes to it, right? So the key to making Brussels sprouts, I think, amazing is, yes, you can make it amazing with bacon, or you could be a little more heart healthy, and you could use some Mazola corn oil. And then I love a couple varieties here. This is a Minnesota company that uses great herbs and seasonings. So it's got lemon peel and garlic and paprika. You could do that, or you can make your own with ground mustard, a little bit of garlic salt, ground pepper and salt, and you can take whichever route you choose.
So you drizzle with some oil.
Drizzle with oil, roast it for about 15 minutes. I did this to my poor family this morning. They got to wake up to the
Brussels sprout
smell of Brussels sprouts. Amazing at dinner, maybe not so much at breakfast. But really, I think the key to getting people, and just add a little bit of lemon. And now that can also be part of your grain bowl if you would like it as
Oh, well,
well.
hello
So
there.
that we all, so comfort foods, foods that make the house feel warm and inviting, and heart healthy. And so those are all good things.
Hearty doesn't have to be heavy.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It can be nourishing, rich, nutrient dense, and tasty.
Well, very good. Some good ideas here, and that soup really smells good. I'm really excited about that.
Awesome.
Christina, thank you very much for
Thanks
joining
so
us this
much.
morning. And you can find Christina's recipe and blog on spiritedtable.com. Spiritedtable.com. You see it right there on the screen. Well, the Soap Factory.